Morning, y'all. We're here with a fresh cup of coffee. It's day 2 of Farming Simulator 25, and we're here on Hutan Pentai. It's not what I was expecting, but it's okay. We've got a pretty nice little setup here. I'll do a very, very basic walk around. Seems like we have low gravity over here, too. I was talking about that the other night. We're playing Remnant, and one of the areas near Rud, it was a missed opportunity to do a low grav environment. But anyway, this is our mushroom greenhouse. It takes water. Turn this back on. There's our mushroom greenhouse. And then over on this side over here is our rice greenhouse. And it takes water too and makes rice seedlings. So the first thing we need to do is get those productions up and running, which means we need to buy a water trailer, etc., etc. Now, missed opportunity on Giant's part. They could have made these water points, right? These are your things to flood the fields. And you interact with them. Managed rice fields, okay. So this is, you adjust your water level in the field with this dialogue. But it's a missed opportunity. You could have put a water point right here. Or something. So that may be one of the first things that I make is an invisible sell point for water. All it has to be is a trigger and a marker. So yeah, we're going to pick up down here. We're going to pick up the bigger Abbey trailer, I guess. Where is it? Barrels. We're going to get the bigger Abbey trailer for this because we're going to be doing this a lot, I think. Yeah, that's the one. And we're going to play type 1, type 2, type 1, type 2, type 1, type 2. Okay. And we're going to buy that. Yes. Okay. I would expect to see a color change version of this on King Mods in the next couple of days. Because that's just what's going to happen. Speaking of King Mods, things are starting to populate there. The script to do this is there. And that was one of the first things that I got. There's also a free landscaping thing to get there. I think there's a place anywhere there as well. So, oh yeah, I have a thing. Let's drive the thing. And let's see what the inside of this looks like. This one I did cheat a little bit. I did take a little drive around here last night, just kind of familiarize myself with the layout. Water. Our water point is in a kind of a weird place. Well, our potential water point is in a weird place. We can load water out of the bay down to the south where all the ships are. But that's salt water. That's sort of weird. I'm going to see... We'll do it today. And I'm going to go looking for another water point. And this is one that I did actually catch a Daggerwin video of. It's where he was loading up water. It's sort of weird, but we'll use it for today just to get ourselves going, just for the sake of time. So we're not driving all over the map. Wow, this is really rough. This is really rough driving. Oh, that's alright though. I mean, the interior of this, I'm afraid to pan around because we'll go off the road, but once we pull up here and stop. The interior looks nice though. The gauges look all nice. Yeah, that's alright. That's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. Alright, somebody needs to fix that. Actually, does it go into park when you hit park? Does not. Okay. Alright, so... let's connect to our trailer. Oh, weird. There's no trailer hitch on that. I wonder if that's... Okay, let's wheel it over here. And I need to go through my game settings. Customize. Oh, we can change the color. Let's do that. Let's make this thing Massey Ferguson red. I mean, I've only ever seen them white, but gray. Crimson red. But yes to the, and we want the extension, yeah. Oh, okay. Bale trailer, standard, extension. Bale trailer, standard, extension. Okay. So the trailer hitch is what's costing us money. Flipping back and forth between these configurations. No charge. All right. Is that the color we want? Yeah, that's the color we want. And type 1, type 2, type 1, type 2. All right, let's do it. Where's our truck? There it is. Okay. And off we go with our water trailer. I can't see my audio levels. So I don't know if I'm too quiet or too loud. I hope I'm on the quiet side because I can fix that easily. There we go. There, that's a pretty nice looking little rig, actually. Actually, I wonder how long until somebody mods that truck to have that tanker just sitting on it. Probably a week. Yeah, probably a week. Alright, so to get to the water, there's two possible ways to go. And we're going to take possibly the wrong way. Or possibly not. Depends on how much I remember. But yeah, for Hutan Pentai, our thing here is rice and mushroom. And I think we're going to throw in an extra greenhouse too. Possibly multiple greenhouses. Oh yeah, look at this. Just slow down here. And drive off the road. Run into some rocks. You can tell I've been playing SnowRunner. This is really amazing looking. Like, well done. There's lots to nitpick about, and people will nitpick, but overall, y'all did a good job on this. Yeah, so this is Daggerwind's beach here. If you haven't watched the series, I'd go watch his series. He's actually what got me into Farming Simulator in the first place. So, yeah, we'll spin around here. Look at those ripples. Ah, it's amazing. Now we'll load up with salt water, as he says. And, oh, look at how much that trailer sank in there. And this is actually struggling a little bit to get up this hill. Yeah, there's a little bit of a physics effect going on there. All right. Cool. So we're just going to cut right across through here. I guess this is the woodlot. Take a little tour through here. I wonder where this road goes. And I wonder how we deal with lumber through here. You know, this truck is kind of fighting to get up this hill. I've got the throttle just pinned right now. Now, I don't know where in Asia we're supposed to be. Other than East Asia, I don't know if this is what forests look like there. I suppose we could find out. Yeah, so we'll get back, we'll set the water up in the greenhouses, and then we'll set our game settings once we've got our productions up and going. And I'm fairly certain that I want to do another greenhouse of produce, because we're going to need all the help we can get. This is actually amazing. Yeah, I can see having some forestry fun up here. Alright, here we go. Down the hill and around the corner. And back out to the main road. Almost. There we go. I don't know what that is down in that field there, but it looks cool. Up. Up we go. Up. There. And we're back home. So there's going to be some exploring to do around here. I do like the house. It looks really cool. Yeah, let's get in here. We'll fill up our mushrooms first, I guess. Oh, it's got a nice big trigger on it, too. Alright. How much is that going to take? About a little bit more than half of it. Alright. And then here... let's see how much this one takes. Okay, cool. Alright, let's jump into and just check our productions, see what they're doing. Coming water, okay, they are active, alright. That one's active, and they're set to storing. Yeah, storing. Okay, off we go. So while we're in here, let's do our regular settings, or our usual settings. So we want to do 5, that's good. Easy is good. I'm going to change this to HP recording, in case I decide to do a test save. Seasonal growth, yes, days per month. We're going to go start with 2. Snow we're turning off. I don't know where in Asia we are, but there's no snow here. I'm declaring it. Periodic plowing required on. Disaster distraction enabled. Automatic engine start off. AI workers off, 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 and off. All right. There we go. Okay, so I guess we can leave this here. Shut it off. That's a nice looking truck. And figure out what we're going to do with this here. Needs plowing, but we need to harvest it first. Is it ready to harvest? It is ready to harvest. Let's check our prices. We're looking for rice. Rice, okay. Oh, peak was in July, but September looks like it's going to be pretty good. 34. We could maybe just sell it right off the field. We'll see. Yeah, well, we could maybe just sell it right off the field. We'll see. We'll see how painful this is. And maybe we'll look at getting some animals in here. Oh. This is quite the piece of kit. Oh, this takes def? Oh, okay. What about that tractor? Just diesel. Okay, so interesting. Diesel and def are two different fills. What about our thing? Just diesel, eh? Okay. But we don't have a separate bar for def, so we can't really keep track of it. All right. Well, that's something I'm sure that someone will address at some point. It looks like 1986 in here. Just kidding. But that does. Anyway, this is cool. It's like a mini combine. So let's see how good we are at this. Oh, is this tracked? Oh, it is tracked. All right, it felt like it was tracked. Okay. So, I guess B to start it up. And there's no concept of lowering it. So we just drive. Or are we destroying stuff? B, lower harvester? No, there is lowering it. All right. My fault. I didn't see that in the thing. There we go. So something we'll have to check once we make a couple of spins around here is, does the chaff coming out the back count as fertilizer? And this is hard to see like this. Let's do it like that. I suppose we could turn on our handy-dandy line thingy, too. Let's take a spin around manually, see how we do first. But this is kind of cool. We'll turn this off. Okay. And then we'll come back out like this. Try not to hit that pump. It looks like we're leaving a swath down the edge, but... Did we? Yeah, we sure did. Alright. So the mirrors actually work. Or that mirror actually works. And The back camera does not. I expect somebody to make a mod for that. Probably wouldn't be that hard, actually. Oh yeah, we're missing all kinds of stuff here. Oh yeah, we did not. We did not do anything about that. Steer's pretty good though. It steers pretty good. Okay. Yeah, that just whipped right around. Okay, so it's kind of like driving a Bobcat. And I was actually surprised that I was able to pull off that maneuver from where I am. But this is kind of the way, I think. Okay, we'll have to catch that road that I drove over. And this one here comes around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Oh, I found the original to that, by the way. Turns out Slim Shady was inspired by Malcolm McLaren. Rare little bit of 80s hip-hop trivia that I did not know about. Let's get this guy here. I kind of like this. This is very calming. The right-hand drive is a little bit weird. Actually, we can rule out being in Japan because I think Japan is a right-hand drive country. Alright, there we go. This is the angle for this. Which means that I'm immediately going to change it. This is a little bit better. Yeah, Japan is a right-hand drive country, so we're obviously not in Japan. I'll look it up, see if we can figure out where it is, or I think they just kind of hand-waved and said, it's East Asia. Well, East Asia is a mighty big place. But you know what? I'm glad we got it, because this is going to turn out to be fun. And the rice process it looks interesting. So we've got the option to do two different kinds of rice. Long grain rice and short grain rice. And from what I understand, the process to planting is a little bit differently. Long grain rice, I believe you plant it dry with a regular planter. Whereas the short grain rice, you plant it wet with the rice planter that we have parked out behind the garden. So we'll see which one is which as we go along. I kind of want to do both and see how that worked out. And I think we're probably going to go in on sugarcane on this place too. If this is a tropical climate, let's do sugarcane. I've declared it to be so by turning off snow. Maybe we'll do some cotton too. That would be fun. Okay, up we go. Yeah, I missed a little bit on the last row, or the last pass, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, I'll finish this off and I'll catch up with you in a bit and we're going to figure out our next move. Okay, here we are. This is the last little bit in this field. We've got it cleaned off. And I'm going to shut that down, lift that up. We're going to dump into our truck over here. Oh, this is incredible. Empties pretty fast, too. Let's back up off of there before we close it and bust things. I'm just going to park this over here. I want to hop out because there's a stretch that we ran over and took out with crop destruction. I want to see what if it gives us our fertilized state. Fertilized 0% and fertilized 50%. So it looks like the chaff from the rice harvester does give us 50% fertilization, which is good. All right. Now, we were talking about another greenhouse, and I'm wondering if I've got enough room. Wow, that's really zoomed out. Do we have enough room to tuck one in over here? Shed silos, constructibles. Oh, went right past it, didn't I? Sheds, factories, selling points, greenhouses. Small glass greenhouse. All right. Which side is the trigger on? This is a small tarp greenhouse. I can't see where the spawn points are. I'm assuming it's on the same side of the barrel if they kept the design consistent. Okay. And they changed our... they changed the keys. This used to be C and V, now it's B and R. I'm going to guess that that's it there. We're going to put one down. And oh yeah, okay, good. Good. And let's put another one down in behind it, right like that. That line up? Yeah, that lines up. Give us a little bit of space in between them, but... oh, overlaps with another object. Okay. No, I want it here. So we'll just jam it right there. There. Okay. So we'll need to make another water run, I guess. Landscaping, sculpting, painting. Let's do this. No, not that. This? That kind of looks okay. Yeah, and we'll do a little bit more off the back here. I reserve the right to change that, but that's that. Okay, so let's go get some more water, and we'll get these going, and then we'll call it an episode. I have 2 more fields of rice, 3 more fields of rice. 1, 2. How many more fields of rice? I've got 1 here, and 1 there. Okay, couple more fields of rice. I'll do those off camera. And then we get to figure out what we got to do next. It says we need plowing because I turned plowing on because I'm a dummy. You know. Let's... Oh, right. Water. All right. Grab that. Grab this. And we've got 50 liters. We'll just drop that off. And it's all of a sudden kind of tight going through here now, but that's all right. Actually, let's take this opportunity to check the map and see if there's a non-saltwater source of water. It does not look like it. And this looked like something interesting to visit up here. Oh, the temple. Yeah, we got to visit that. Yeah, the fuel point. Okay. I guess we're going to go back down to the beach. I guess we're going to go back down to the beach and we'll fill it up off that. But we need to look into getting a well in here ASAP. And actually, it occurs to me, if we're going back down that way, maybe we should check out the sell point for the rice. Or not. We'll wait until we have a full load. And we need to decide what we're going to do in these fields here. Because the one immediately to our right needs cultivating, and then we can stick something in there. We might have to subsidize our sugarcane idea if we want to do that with a loan, or, well, we'll have a look at the crop calendar. Let's hop inside here. Actually, that's not horrible. And we can kind of see our tire tracks from before. Oh, this is spooky. I do like the ripples. That's pretty fantastic. Good job, lads. Good job. All right. That's kind of cool. And something that we should probably build. Oh, actually, you know, that would be a cool idea for a mod. Is a desalination plant. I mean, technically it wouldn't really be a mod, but it wouldn't be a production. It would be just be a kind of a hand wavy thing, but you know. It would be a hand wavy thing, but it would still be kind of an RP thing. And I think I know how to do it. I just need a building. Hopefully Giants Editor comes out today and I'll be able to mess around with some of that. Because I'm kind of inspired for this place. Yeah, see, we are left-hand drive here. I think that they just said, Asia. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. AI will pass you up. Which in itself is pretty cool. So this should fill up both of these greenhouses. Oh, okay. Well, small type greenhouse, the one with the water. Oh, it does take a lot of water. What do we want to do? Let's do everything. I mean, if all it takes is water, then let's get it going. Let's see what we can do. Okay, back down for one more load of water. Yeah, because, yeah, I like that idea because we could just plank it here and have it as a central distribution for water. Or even a central water tank, whatever. Back to the cab view. All right. Yeah, I can see forestry being an interesting little hobby here. And we'll have to check our farmland and see how much we own and what the relative prices of fields are. We've got a mix of rock and sand and you can feel the difference. Don't drive too deep in the water, no, for sure. Alright, pull again. Did we just settle? I think we just settled. And we're spinning a bit to get up this hill. Uh-oh. Oh, we're hung up on something. Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. An interesting yet annoying mechanic. Yep, I was having SnowRunner flashbacks there, and I was getting worried because we don't have winches to yank ourselves out. I wonder how hard that would be to mod. Alright, our trek through the forest. I do like this road. I hope that... I'm going to say, it would look cool going through here in the snow, but I'm not turning snow on. Not for this map. I'll do it on Xylanka. Okay, here we go. And that might be our other thing to check out. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, is Xylanka. There we go, back up. That off to our right is our silo. And let's back ourselves up here. I'm glad I got the big tanker, because this would have been a pain in the nards with the small one. There we go. Okay. So we're at about 45 minutes. I'm going to just drop this trailer right here. And I'm going to stage the truck down here because we're going to need it whenever we harvest this field. So that we can just empty right into it. There we go. Okay. And remember to turn the production on. Small tarp greenhouse. That one's running. This one. Activate everything. Getting used to the new interface. Does that do anything? Nope. Cool. Okay. We don't have animals at all. We need to do something about that. I'm thinking we might do bees here. Mostly for space, although, yeah. Because we don't have a whole lot of room to do a sheep pasture. Or do we? Let's just sketch this out. We're almost at the end of the episode. Sheep pasture. Animals, cows, horses, pigs, sheep. Yeah, we don't have space for it here. We would down here. Maybe we end up taking out this field for a sheep pasture. Although Asia is chickens and pigs mostly. We don't have anything to feed them right now. What about chickens? Like if it lets us customize our chicken pen. Problem is the spawn point See, the spawn point's over on the right, and the other thing's over on the left. We would have to do something like this, and that mighty tight. Anyway, we'll mess around with that at another time. Bees, others, bees, beehives. This is something that pisses me off, by the way. This is this, but it's not actually active. But you know what? I'm just going to, for an experiment, I'm going to plank this down. I'm going to plank that down over here. I can't actually see. There. I'm going to plank that down over there. And I'm going to see if that thing is actually a legit or not. And they just forgot to put the pickup location on it. Anyway. Hutan Pentai, here we go. I like how this is starting to take shape. I haven't really toured around on seeing what exactly is going on with the rest of the map. I'm sure we'll do that. I haven't really toured around to see what's going on with the rest of the map. I'm sure we'll do that, but it looks like, where are we? We're here. Where's our farmlands menu? Well, there's our stuff here. These are our 2 rice fields down here. Is it in the purchase menu? I think it is. Okay, so we do own a pretty good chunk here. Okay, and this is... Oh, okay, so it's in that menu, but it's up in a different menu. You have to scroll to get to it. All right, so we own all of this here, and we own a chunk of that bush, too. All right, how much is that, just for funsies? 71,000. 164,000. All right. 131,000. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, that's okay. And do we get to buy any of this stuff down here? No, it doesn't look like it. But there's some stuff up here, like this little field up here could be a thing. Could be a thing. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we'll look at that some more next time. We're going to call it here. We're up to about 45 minutes, so I'm going to say thank you very much for coming out. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you sharing this with me. This is pretty cool. If you like what we're doing, leave us a like, interact with the algorithm somehow, ring the bell, leave a comment, whatever. If you've stuck around this far to the end and you like what you've seen, think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Welcome to Hutan Pentai, our second series on Farming Simulator 25. We'll catch you next time. Take care of yourselves, y'all.